Library. The final frontier. Northern Advertiser from the 27th of August must have had coffee spills on it at some point. But yeah, I'm led to believe this is probably like the last section of this episode, which means there's probably a doozy of a puzzle or some shit. Great if you need info when it works, of course. Yeah, back then, computer systems were not very good. I'm trying to... There we go. The Occult Witchcraft. What's this? Has Professor Husher been reading these? Sometimes you want to read a little bit of fiction. That doesn't sound like normal library noises to me. These notes have been all crossed out. This doesn't help to clarify anything. I agree. Oh dear. I already hate the layout. Information about the library rules, etc., etc., all super organized, of course. The sculpture is impressive. Everything about this university seems like that to me when I first got here. I thought I was going to find answers to so many questions. Instead, I got a naked statue of some dude with a bunch of other dudes. Wait, did I look at this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Guess we're going somewhere, I don't know. 2 ancient copies of the Quran. These are historical treasures, and Omar is very fond of them. So we came in from that side. I guess we have no choice but to go...
Wait. What?
E. I had to mash E. I wasn't in a tutorial.
Shit. Where did that thing come from?
It pointed me at these monitors that were over here. Just these things. E. Zony. Well, there's your problem. You bought an off-brand fucking surveillance system. Camera number. I'm guessing I need to avoid... How do I orient myself? Like, which camera is pointing at me? Or which cameras are which? Well, I got an idea. Hold on. Back out of this for a sec. Let me give a look at the hallway. There's a desk on the... like on an angle, this the one closest to us. All the ones that have lights are down that way. Trying to see if I can give myself any kind of landmark or something to orient myself. I can't tell which camera is which. Okay, so this is light. I see the lights, so that must be further down. That one also has lights, so this must be further down. Oh, likewise. Okay. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Maybe. So is it maybe 2, 2, and... No, because that's... See, there's... Which camera is which? Like, which... I don't know which cameras are referencing which. Maybe if I go down the hallway until I see a... Oh, I can't use the camera, though. Like, it's fixed camera angles, so that's not... I can't orient myself whatsoever. Wait, which one is this? This looks like on one of the edges? Or corners? I have no idea. Wherever this camera is, it's like uber safe. Except over there, where it's uber not safe. Where's this? This is not gonna help. Is this the other side of that camera? Or is it... That one's a corner, so they're not like... Wherever that desk is, that whole area is safe. I don't know. We'll just have to wing it. Oh wait, is this upstairs maybe? Is this the ladder that we saw? Right over here? Got a really bad feeling about this. So were all the cameras for up here? Or something? University's founder, there are busts of him everywhere. Got a bad feeling about this, guys. Oh crap, there's letters on each side. Oh no, that's boxes, never mind. I thought it was like multiple ladders in each row or something. Wait, maybe the upstairs area is safe and it is in fact the bottom? Someone has latched the trap door from the other side. I can't move it from here. So that must be the destination where that broken camera was. So at least we have some amount of orientation. Guess we might as well take a look at the other side too. I'm sure it's not going to result in instant death. No sign of anything. Wait, that's something. It's a photocopy. Poor quality photocopy from a book about Egyptian pharaoh. Akhenaten. We'll go with Akhenator. The Ask Me 20 Questions thing. In which Aten was typically depicted as a sun disk emanating a radial series of arms ending in hands, each hand held an ankh, a symbol of life and collected offerings, although I don't want to read this. Fuck it. If it was important, I'm sure somebody would have said something. It's difficult to believe that such a calm, tidy place has turned into this nightmare. Doesn't look like much of a nightmare to me. I'm kind of surprised I'm not dead. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to start from this side. That's why all the cameras... Okay, that's blocked off, so we need to get our way back this way somehow. Yeah. Okay, so the cameras are referencing this section of the hall. Unfortunately, I didn't memorize them, so we're fucked. I'm gonna go this way, because why not? Hey, first try? Maybe? Possibly? Did I avoid successfully all that weird crap we saw? The camera is turned off, but there's an on switch. What good is it going to do me to turn it on? It didn't help me before.
One less thing to do. Now I have to check the monitors again.
What? Oh, you suck. Oops.
It's gonna stay that way. I don't think I can pull it up again.
Yeah, if you couldn't move those boxes on a dolly earlier. Guess we'll just go back this way. Where was the ladder? I think it was over here? You know, it's not a good library design if you have to use a ladder to get to the next level. Like, I can think of a series of issues with that. Most of it revolving around safety and property damage that can result. So was this the camera that is now on? So this camera, with my character from where she's standing, we should be all the way on the left. So the back end of the hallway is that way. I still don't know where the rest of the cameras are, though. Just trying to see if I can... I really can't tell what's where. Because... where is it I'm trying to go? Like, why did I even bother opening this? Is there a reason? Besides seeing monster stuff coming out of the books? Yeah, not all the bookshelves go all the way to the wall. Which I can only assume means it's trial and error time. Which also means I should probably... ooh, exit without saving. Fuck you! Wow, that just made this a bigger problem. What's my destination? Like, where am I going at this point? Like, why... the only thing she said was, like, alright, I can access the monitor, but doesn't really help us in any meaningful way. If maybe this is the first camera we would approach going down the hallway, we can make a right? But then where's this camera? Is this on the other end? Is it the same camera kind of facing the other way? Something about a globe. Everything looks like bad news. I don't even have a fucking clue where that is. Or another death trap? Like, I just don't know how to make heads and tails of this shit. Wherever that thing is, it's all pretty safe, I guess. I don't know. We're so screwed. Because I still can't see where the cameras are. Okay, so just...
It's getting stronger. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, careful with my middle name. I guess it triggers a QTE, I gotta mash. Oh, okay, can't go that way. Sure hope I can go this way then. No. This bookcase goes all the way to the wall. Wait, can I go this way? No. So if I can't go that way, do I have to start from the other end? Do I have to go all the way and start from the back? I don't know where I'm going, though. Something about this don't make no sense to me. And I don't know what. All I know is I got a bad feeling about it. Must be something in the central area downstairs, but... So, we're now in the back. If my photorealistic perfect memory is any guide, we can go this way. And then... this way? For some reason. Never mind.
Oh my god. Okay, I can't let it get me again.
With a trapdoor. Oh, this is where we went up the... okay. So that's no good. Let me guess, I die next time I do that? Then I have to repeat fuck knows how much? Should I go right or should I go straight ahead? I'm just gonna go this way, I guess. Maybe this hallway is safe-ish? We're so dead. Now, do I go straight across or do I go this way? Oh no. I'm dead. Grace's story comes to an end. Not if I have anything to say about it. So this whole area basically doesn't let you save, which is freaking weird. Can I access this? No. Okay. I guess we have to repeat this whole little section entirely. Do I have to trigger that thing the first time once? I don't even know. Because the monitors don't turn on until after I did the walking down that hallway. Yep, Getting stuck on everything. My bad. My bad. Oh, can't even use the ladder, of course. Alright. Trigger this.
Wait. What?
I'm almost tempted to see what happens if we made a macro with either my keyboard or mouse. If I made a button that can mash the ever-living shit beyond reason,
Shit. Where did that
would
thing come
that
from?
still let us bypass everything? Because that'd be pretty useful. Yes, we have to fix that camera for some reason. I don't know why. But now we have a better idea of this, so... still don't know where the fuck we are. This doesn't help me. These cameras can go fuck themselves, they're useless. But it looks like I do have to at least repair that, so... we'll do that first. Skip this crap. Episode 2 ended on a bad note as well. Like, the last section was so frickin' dildos. 'Cause at this point I imagine, nope, we could still save and exit. So at some point it stops letting us do that. Alright, we can't go that way. Well, let's see, at the very least we know we go here into the left? Is it this one, or is it the one further over that way? I think it's this one. So wait, if I can save and still exit, this would be a good spot to do a backup. Good news, I can restore my backup to right here. That is great news. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. Camera's turned off, but there's an on switch. Let's go ahead and turn that on. I'm guessing that triggers something that we're gonna need later.
One less
Save and exit is still
thing
there.
to do. Now I have to check the monitors again.
Oh, I still have to check the monitors? That's stupid. Why'd you do that? Idiot. I wanted to go down.
It's gonna stay that way. I don't think I can pull it up again.
I'm noticing it still said save and exit is there, so I might re-exploit that again in the interest of minimizing the running around part. Yeah, it's still there. Does it go away if I look at these monitors, maybe? Like, is this the magic spot I should be saving? Why are these blacked out? It looks like I broke it. Didn't we just fix this? Didn't we just fix it? Or did my progress not even fucking count? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Because I know we fixed it. fixed it myself. That's how I know we did it. Because it was right over here. Let's leave the camera be in case it switches off again. It is off. Are you... Yeah, I broke it. Hopefully it's not that important. It still does save and exit too, so... Oh shit. Oh no, I gotta go all the way around the other way. So the game still thinks the camera works, even though it doesn't. I'm sure that's gonna bite me in the ass somehow later. Yeah. I keep getting stuck on bookshelves. So we'll just say this is partial trial and error at this point. We at very least know I can go here, and I can go up to here. Apparently I can't go there. Noted. Now it's showing me it's thinking I'm in a different part of the...
Shit! Where did that thing come from?
Fuck? I'm on... What?
Wait. What?
I didn't even run in that direction.
It's getting stronger. Gotta be
Yeah, I think I
careful.
broke the game. I think I legit broke something. I broke it, man. I broke it. I just want to get to the back side. We have to go through... Actually, it doesn't... I don't think it matters which way I go because the ladder's already down. Or the hatch, so I can just... How to break games 101 with Necroxix. Fuck. So that way's bad. Let's go this way. Okay, so that lets us get to here. And I go this way. What is that reflection in the background? Like, the flashlight's affecting something back there. Now, do we go to her right or to her left? I'm gonna try this way. I think this looks familiar, so I may just need to go... Okay. Is that what we're trying to get to?
Oh my god. Okay, I can't let it get me again.
Agreed. Because you'll probably die. Hopefully we can go this way. Or we may have to go further backwards in this section, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out the hard way.
That must be Professor Husher's desk. All right. Just a little more.
Just a little more to what? Just This is an old volume that tells the story of the investigations carried out by Legrand and his companions. Sinister Nature, Edgar Odell and William Lasagna.
Natura Tenebrosa. What's this? Oh shit, I'm getting out of here.
Wait, don't just run, because shit's gonna kill you. Well, it's a cutscene, I guess. Don't matter. Okay.
There was another book about Argos Legrand in the library. A compilation of research trips written by two of his associates in the early 1900s. Sinister Nature was a kind of narration of Legrand's frustrated trips in search of paranormal phenomena, with one of the last pages marked by Husha, the cursed council at St. Cecilia's Abbey. St. Cecilia, the patron saint of music. I'm not sure what Husha wanted when he set out in Legrand's footsteps, or how long he planned on doing it. But it was a start. The best place to start looking, before it gets too late.
8 days earlier. Is this the end? I don't know. You're the game, you tell me. Is this the end? Sounds like there's more. Oh. I have to play Sebastian P. Husher. An eccentric character with traditional tastes, prolific writer of historical fiction who combines literary creation with professorship at the State University of blah blah blah, used to traveling all the world, investigating little-known events that provide the inspiration for his future works. However, his most recent journey has turned out to be very different from the rest. This man's got a lot of stealth, apparently. Let's roll. I guess this must be the final section, right? Of this episode.
Isaac, my dear friend, you don't know what you've done with that cursed music box. By the time you tried to warn me, we had all heard the music. Now I find myself trapped in a tragic race against time. I had a hunch. I thought that perhaps by returning the box to you... Damn it, I've been such a fool. I lied, Isaac. I'm sorry. I just need you to hold on while I find a way to make things right. I left the house without telling Catherine. How could I possibly explain something like this? I thought she'd never believe me, and I was wrong. But now it's too late. I only hope you're all safe, and that you will find a way to forgive me.
Water under the
I
bridge.
must put an end to this once and for all. For my family, for you, and for my own sake. Argos Legrand. Everything revolves around that name. He was the person who had the box crafted and picked out the melody. I know he died in 1913. Newspapers of the day reported a violent burglary in his home. Everyone died, save for Ariadne, who was just a baby at the time. The case was closed, but something just doesn't add up.
Yeah,
the
Cthulhu.
police investigation was far too short-lived, and the bodies were not buried, but incinerated. I believe they were trying to hide the truth. I discovered that the book, Natura Tenebrosa, was written by two of Legrand's collaborators. The same two who followed him across Europe, researching all matter of ridiculous legends, all equally far-fetched. The last case in the book speaks of Legrand's last journey, on which he embarked just before making the music box. I've followed in his footsteps for weeks now, visiting every place, following every lead about that melody. Alas, I have reached the last leg of this journey, in the north. I find myself among the deserted ruins of St. Cecilia's Abbey, now covered in snow. Here, in 1912, the annual concert in honor of the patron saint of music was held. Legrand was not there at the time. but he came to investigate soon after. Every single person who attended that concert died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances, and the Abbey has been abandoned ever since. The connection is clear. I know there must be something here, a clue I can pursue. If not, I don't dare think about the future. I can barely distinguish what's real from what's not. Something is watching me, following me, drawing closer and closer by the day. The melody still haunts me. Its notes echo constantly in my head. With each passing minute, they sound more ghastly and foreign. I see darkness all around me, and shadows lurking in the corners. I see my world merging with something else. I see another place. The black figure. I feel it's here with me.
No comment. I mean, I'm cool with dark figures being with me. Did my game just log up or something? Nope, it's still loading. 1998, September 25th. This is the interlude.
Time to move. I have to find it.
Tut tut, it looks like snow. The door's jammed, but there's a little crack. If only I had some tool to stick in there. I mean, the wall doesn't go very far. Why not just walk around it? Like, oh, I see. There's another wall. Or the other. Oh, there's no map. Should I go this way, or should I go... Looks as if it wants me to go that way. I'll just go this way. The drip has filled the basin. There's all kinds of filth washed down from the roof. Wait, did the icon change? No, it didn't. The stairs must have collapsed ages ago. I need to find another way to get to that balcony. This door looks locked. Can't open from this side. I've had a flick through those books before, but there wasn't anything useful. They've almost fallen apart. What with the exposure to the elements and the dampness of this place. But here, or... No, I'm just gonna follow this hallway. Not having a map to reference in a fixed camera perspective. Wait, do I have any items? I have a fountain pen. Why do I have a fountain pen? Maybe I can, like, lockpick it or something. Or not. It's taken me 2 hours to remove one of those floorboards. Really? There's no way I'm going to be able to get in through here. What? If you removed one of them, you stick the thing in between the other floorboard and the door, and you can literally leverage a tremendous amount of force as a result. Come on, man, you can't be wearing that hat and tell me you're... We have a hoe. I'm sure this will come in useful. Maybe I can use this to open that. Don't tell me he spent 2 hours getting one floorboard off and he didn't see the gardening hoe. Oh, I can't use it. Okay. Maybe I can use it on the door where we started, perhaps? Door's locked. Okie dokie. And I'm guessing this one too. this door? Can I just rip things open? Nope. Yeah, I see a lock icon already. I'm not even going to bother. Let's see if there's anything out in the snowy area before we go up those stairs. I don't... Wait a minute. Suspicious mirror. Nope, nothing. Okay. Just go back over here and use this on this. Did it work? Okay.
I'm glad I lit this. It's nice and warm.
I mean, you're glad you lit this. The door was jammed. How did you weren't even in here? Piping system is very complex. Perfect for a puzzle. What a relief it is to light the brazier. Piping's been dripping for days, months, years. Wooden table's rotten from the damp in this room. It looks like it's about to fall to pieces. Some old and wretched clay vessels. An old set of bellows. I don't think I can use it for anything useful now. You can use it to like pump air into your butt so you can fart on command. Come on, man, you gotta think about it. I did something. What did I do? Whatever it is, the pipe looks like it goes up or connects to that, which goes off to fuck knows where. Alright, let's go check what's on those stairs. I guess there must be something up there that we need or have to do or hell knows what. I'm gonna find out. This place must be extremely inhospitable in winter. I got news for you. It is winter and quite devoid of life, so your observation has added nothing. No contributions have been made. It's locked. Is this... Uh-oh. Sounds safe to me. Most of these natural remedies expired before I was even born. That's how you know they're good. They don't make drugs as good as they used to. From what I can make out through the folds of the sheets, those remains have been here for decades. Some of these pharmaceutical books must be real gems, but they're no help to me right now. Are they eventually? There's no map. Oh shit, I forgot to right click. Right. Guess we're fine. Dirty dishes just left there. I wonder how long they've been there. I don't care. Books are beginning to fall apart, and the jars of chemicals look like they've been festering for years. The statue has a strange mechanism in it. It doesn't work. I would say that there's something blocking the pipes connected to the mechanism. Is this a hiding spot? Why are you going up when I'm pressing down? A few utensils on the table. Thought it was going to be a hiding spot. This bookcase doesn't seem to be fixed like the others, and the corners are worn. Well, that's something. Wait, there's something over here. I smell a puzzle. I'm gonna guess there's something involving like alchemy or pharmaceuticals coming. There's a corridor behind the wall, and it seems that someone's tried to get in or out of there. No, see, I pushed up and he went down. What the fuck? The outer pane of glass is broken and the cold air is coming in between the boards. What do we have? A fountain pen. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help us do something. That's all that was up here? Did I miss something in the other room? Must be something I missed. There's a mechanism. Or maybe it's got something to do with the piping. Somewhere between up here and down there. With this thing right here. I don't know what it is. It's just like a little statue and it's got a boiler or something next to it. Something blocking the pipes connected to the mechanism. I can't see really well because of the angle, but I'll take your word for it. The fact that this is X'd out makes me think, because this is apparently a little case, like, mechanism's probably for this. And that's all we know. I guess I have to go back down. Unless there's piping or something I didn't spot here. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, pharmaceutical book thing. Okay. Honestly, I think I would have been better had episode 3 just ended where it did. I don't know what's going on with this section, but not having a map is quite annoying. Only thing we've done in this room was this switch, which is can't do it over again. Wait, is there one on this side too? No. Piping system is very complex. That's yeah. I use this now to yeah. The idea was, you know, like compressed air and blast a clog out of a pipe. But alas, no. Wait a minute, I wonder, we have a fountain pen. Could I maybe use the pen back up top? I still have many books to write. Or maybe this just says it's a passive item, so it may not be related. I don't know, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna try it. And if it doesn't do anything, then we'll have to figure something else out. Good. Nailed it. To the untrained eye, it looks like I was trying to go up the stairs. I was actually trying to go next to the stairs. I somehow doubt this is going to work, but at the very least we will have tried and exhausted the option. Alright, Q. Oh, I can't even use Q. Okay, never mind then. Guess we need to do something else downstairs. I don't know what. I don't know where. I don't know why. But something... The other door was locked, so we won't go there. I sound a little agitated. I might be. So we're gonna have to... carefully examine everything. Oh, that wasn't open before, was it? Oh, fuck you, no map. Sounds safe to me. Not having a map system sucks. It doesn't add to the spruce, it's just an inconvenience. The water in those buckets stinks like a sewer. I can't imagine it's healthy to even breathe the smell. Yeah, you'll be fine, don't worry about it. The pipes are leaking everywhere and are almost eaten through with rust. Foul-smelling dark liquid running over the surface of the table. It's still snowing. No shit! I hope it stops sooner. Getting out of here will be even more difficult than it was to get in. Kind of feels like that should be a hiding place or something. Is there really nothing else in here? Besides pipes that I can't really do anything about? Seems safe to me. Ancient amphorae. Like the ones Catherine put in the garden. I wonder if she and the kids miss me. Nope. Hey, a children's coffin. The air is buzzing with flies and a sickly stench. How about less descriptions and more oh, it's an outhouse. Like a communal outhouse. Ugh. Smells worse than it looks. I mean, that's all that this could be, right? Like, these are toilets. Like old school outhouse toilets. Without any sign of privacy. Ugh. There's a layer of damp and decay on every single surface in this room. It looks like there's something down there blocking the main drain. Should I try to grab whatever's blocking the toilet? Should I grab it? Yes. And if you die, well, we're screwed. I wonder what happens if you die, though, because there were no other characters. Would you have to play the entire chapter over? Is that what I picked up? I don't think I'll need anything so disgusting. What? So you went in, you grabbed something, but then you put it off to the side. You're not even gonna... This plumbing system is extremely complicated for just a few toilets. I'm kind of surprised that they would have plumbing with these types of toilets. Usually it's just a hole in the wall, in the floor. Your brain is burning. There's a layer of damp and decay on every single surface in this room. What was the point of unclogging that then? What the fuck? Wait, what was it? Maybe that unclogged the clog for upstairs, though? Could that be what that did? Because it didn't look like that's what that would have done, but it did specifically say it was a clogged, and we just unclogged it. I don't know how the fuck the two would be related. Whoops, no, I went too this way. I don't like this section of this chapter, or episode, or whatever. Oh, E. I sure hope this made progress, otherwise, I don't know. So, sticking my hand in an outhouse a level below us and pulling something out of the toilet somehow unclogged something clogging this statue up here. Someone's been pulling all-nighters or something when they were churning this bit of the chapter out, or episode.
What's this?
This is another tomb. We should raid it. Raid it. Remarks made by the prior. Some days ago now I observed the brothers performing a strange ritual. They took turns to sit in front of a mirror and, facing it, light the lamp and then put it out. This shall remain as written testimony of everything that has been discovered and has been passed on to me, as it may prove valuable to whomsoever finds it. Sitting in front of the mirror, they observe their own reflection and everything behind them. They then proceed to put the lamp out or dim its flame to the point that the eyes, blinded by the previous glow, no longer see. Thereupon they light it once more and again observe their reflections and everything behind them, repeating the process several times. And sometimes, God help us, the reflection shown in the mirror isn't what it should be. I can't begin to describe the horrors that appear. The mere act of committing them to paper is an insult to our Lord, but what can I say is that the more frequent these horrors appear, the closer they are, and the less time we have until ... until they're no longer only in the reflection. Nothing on the back. Nothing on the back. Oh no, a fat guy. That's the worst kind of guy.
I hope he can't get it open.
I don't think he can even fit through that door. Did you see how big he was? He ain't gonna fit through there. We're safe. Don't even worry about it, bro. Is there something spooky in this hallway? I'm waiting. No, nothing. Wait, what? The mirror's broken, but you can see parts of the room reflected in the shards like a bizarre mosaic. Fascinating. Actually, scribblings of desperate monks, desperate like me. Desperate to what? Yep, that's safe. But it's locked. My god, how awful. Why are there so many bodies piled up here? Oh. Yep, we're safe. Jeebus. The wall's been furiously covered in crosses. I understand the desperation, at least that better than I'd like. I don't understand, is this place a prison, or what is it exactly? Because that would definitely change things a little bit if, like, a prison system made you all poop in one big, wide room at the same time. Kind of reminds me of the, it was a bad movie, but it was the third Human Centipede movie. Where it was like, they just make the prisoners into a human centipede. Like, yeah, that will probably stop people from committing crimes, if that's the punishment. Somebody's made sure no one can get into this cell or out of it. They didn't do a good job. It's just like a couple planks, dude. If you weren't such a fucking cunt pussy bitch, you'd have no problem. So far, we've only seen one door in the entire episode that had something in the back. Or in the noise.
If this works, let's see how much I have left.
We're about to summon Bloody Mary here. 1 Bloody Mary, 2 Bloody Mary, 3 Bloody Mary. Why'd I take my hat off? Nope, no sign of Cthulhu. Or Bloody Mary. Or hell, even Casper the Friendly Ghost I'd take at this point. Like one of those shitty 3 a.m. challenge videos on YouTube. And then they have to like Photoshop shit in because nothing actually happens. Oh, are you kidding me? That's where it ends? Oh. Okay, I guess that's where that ended. So I didn't like that last section, but everything else about episode 3 was mostly alright. I still don't like the save system, but I basically have my own workaround for it from when I played episodes 1 and 2. And I think episode 4 is supposed to be the last one for the game. And if I can read this gray on white text, January 30th. So it sounds like 1 month or so, or well, a little month and a half, let's say. Month and a half before episode 4 comes out. Hopefully I even remember any of this by then, because I will probably not. I don't know if it's going to resume where it left off. All we know is it's to be continued.